Hello, everyone, and thank you for watching Fayetteville Public Utilities Channel 6. I'm Sarah Mack Young, and here with us tonight, we're on location for the Christmas Parade, and we have two very, very special guests with us this evening. We have Miss Lucy Williams, who is editor and publisher of the Elk Valley Times. Hello, Lucy.
Hey, Sarah Mack, how are you?
Now, how many years have you been doing the Christmas Parade? Do you know?
Oh, golly, I've been doing it with Carolyn for, I don't know, a few years, and I really appreciate the opportunity because I enjoy it very much. I appreciate FPU inviting me to do it.
Now, our other host is the executive director of the Fayetteville-Lincoln County Chamber of Commerce, Miss Carolyn Denton. Hi, Carolyn.
Hi. Excited to be here tonight.
Now, Carolyn, how many Christmas parades have you done?
Well,
do you know?
I've done a few more than Lucy, which we can't determine how many that is. So about three or four more than that.
When you can't remember it,
Yeah.
it's just,
Maybe about 8 years. I'm not sure. We're just going to throw it out there.
Sure, that sounds great. These great ladies do a wonderful job commentating our Christmas parade, and we really appreciate them coming tonight and doing the parade for us. And we should have our marshals here pretty soon, shouldn't we?
Yeah, I think they're coming up Main Street. I took a sneak peek this afternoon when they were lining up, and we've got, of course, floats and marching bands and fire trucks and beauty queens and athletes and all kinds of folks that are going to be in the parade this year. So we're really excited, and we should be able to hear the sirens in just a few minutes.
All right. Now, ladies, is there anything, Lucy, I know that you're very involved with Rotary and with the toy drive, and they had their first roadblock. We had the roadblock today. Can you tell us we had a really good roadblock?
We had a great roadblock. Of course, every year for a good long time, the Fayetteville Fire Department, well, they've been our partners for a long time in the toy drive, but they do the roadblock. So the firemen get out and they hit the street early this morning and covered all the major intersections and raised money for the toy drive. And so we had right at $12,000 that were donated, and that's extraordinary. It's fantastic. It is probably our second greatest year in roadblock fundraising and in roadblock giving, second to last year. And there were so many donations made last year for Ted Kimbrough, and so of course we thought about that today and I know they thought that the firemen thought about that today as they were doing what they do. So. But it was a very successful day, and we appreciate everybody who stopped at those intersections and gave money and everything. So.
Now, Lucy, is it too late to still send donations in?
No, this next Friday will be the 10th, will be the deadline for donations. So we're taking applications, of those needing assistance, and of course that has pretty well come to an end, or will here in the next couple of days. Monday will be the deadline for that, and but it's you really want for less people to need help, but we want to be there to help people with those toys for their kids. We serve children up to the age of 12, and we're just glad to do whatever we can. So we've got a lot of help, a lot of partners such as FPU who help us make it all possible.
Now, one other thing I was going to ask. Now we have one more toy buy night, correct?
We do have one more toy buy night. That'll be this coming Thursday night. I believe that's the 10th. I said earlier the 10th on the donations, but the 10th is also our last buy night. Will be at Dollar General, December 10th at 6 p.m. So anyone that wants to help, they can come out and help pick out toys for the children.
Great. Now, Carolyn, tell us what all's going on at the chamber right now. You're a busy, busy lady.
Well, right now we're involved with the Shop Local campaign, and that has just been a tremendous success, and reminding folks to shop local not only for Christmas presents, but when they're doing their grocery shopping and building supply needs and all kinds of things. So we really want to encourage folks to shop here in our community and keep those tax dollars here. And we're excited about it. We've got signs and T-shirts all over town.
I've seen the signs and the T-shirts all over town. I was in the drugstore here yesterday, and they had all theirs on, and I think it had been a very busy day for them. So
Right.
it had been a really good day.
It's something that we kind of remind folks about during the Christmas season, but it's something that we also need to keep in mind year-round.
To shop local, stay in your own community.
That's right.
We have lots of great we have lots of great stores here, and I don't know that there's anything we can't find here in town.
That's right. So we just have to stay in town and shop around.
I like it. Stay in town and shop around.
Everybody likes to shop.
I call it retail therapy. It's a great day. Well, I think I hear our sirens way off, but we may want to go on and take our place and take a seat and get
All
ready
right.
for the wonderful Christmas parade.
All right. Well, I believe the sirens are almost here.
They're getting close.
I can hear them. I can't see them, but I can hear them. We're in downtown Fayetteville, Tennessee, with the annual Christmas parade sponsored by the Fayetteville Parks and Rec Department. And ladies, it's a beautiful night here in downtown Fayetteville.
Oh, I'll take this anytime. I don't know if it's maybe in the high 40s, mid 40s, but it's great.
It's been Chamber of Commerce weather today, hasn't it?
That's right.
Great Chamber of Commerce weather.
Today, this year's theme is A Christmas Wish for Peace, and of course that's very timely in the events that have taken place in the last few days. I can't think of a better theme for our Christmas parade.
I thought that as well when I heard that was going to be the theme. I thought that was very appropriate.
We appreciate the folks at the Parks and Rec Department for organizing this and planning it so well every year. We have 65 entries with a total of 110, counting vehicles and other trucks and things that are within those entries. So we've got a great lineup. We're excited about the city police chief and the sheriff who are approaching us now.
No, it wasn't. Just a few weeks ago that y'all honored them on the courthouse lawn?
Yes, they were so kind as to light the Christmas tree to kick off Host of Christmas Past, and we really appreciated their help with that. But it was awesome for us to be able to have the opportunity to honor them for all that they do for our community, as well as the full departments that they represent.
Well, I know that they appreciated y'all recognizing them like that. They work real hard for all of us.
They do. They do. A lot of time and energy that we don't even know about. And this is probably the slowest they've ever driven.
With their lights on, anyway. Well, they have them blasting and blaring, don't they?
They're in working order. We'll see who they have riding with them this year. No, there are people lined up all up and down Main Street, ready for the parade.
I think with the weather being good, everyone's turned out, so that's nice.
Really puts you in the Christmas spirit.
Now, this will be our police chief and our sheriff leading the pack, as they say. So Sheriff Murray Blackwelder in the Tahoe over here. And then Police Chief Richard Howell on the other side. It's good to see them.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
I see Polly in there.
That's right. He's got his family with him. That's good.
Not quite sure who's with Chief Howell.
Him might be the city mayor over there.
The Mayor John Law is riding with Chief Howell.
It's wonderful seeing our veterans recognized, and they have, it's the veterans of foreign war, I believe, their float, the veterans of Lincoln County. That's a nice display, a good tribute to all of our servicemen and women.
I believe they were a trophy winner as well, Lucy.
Here's another. So that would have been a trophy winner probably.
The civic and organizational category, I believe. First place.
And then this group.
Got some veterans riding.
I bet that's the Veterans of Foreign War.
Right.
That's the trophy winner there.
Yeah. Appreciate their service to
They're
our
showing
country.
their trophy to us. That's great. And I hope y'all been to see the Warrior Project at the Fayetteville Recreation Center.
It's amazing. They
It's wonderful.
have really done a great job with that. Encourage everyone to go and take a look at that. And they're still accepting pictures as well.
That's right. They'll continue to accept pictures in perpetuity, I think. Just contact Linda Williams or Patrick Bennett.
Marine Corps.
So the Marine Corps
Hello.
League, we appreciate our veteran service so much. So this will be our Grand Parade Marshals, or one of 3 being honored this year. These are our Lincoln County High School
That's a great float.
girls soccer team, the Lady Falcons.
They're the first ever district champs.
That's right.
And to go to a state tournament. That's
right.
wonderful. We're so proud that they're here with us as the Grand Marshals.
They did an awesome job this year. I know they were excited.
And Amy Cobb coming up, this year's Lincoln County Sweetheart. She's also part of the soccer team, so we appreciate Amy separating from her team so that she could represent the chamber. And she'll be crowning at our next Sweetheart pageant in 2016, which will be on February the 6th.
I believe the motorcycles have arrived, ladies.
That's right. This is the Christian Motorcycle Association, and they won second place for their decorated bikes in the civic and organizational category. So they've got some great Harleys and different bikes like that. They look awesome. Their lights and all.
Nice lights on there.
You know, Harleys are famous for all that sound, so.
There's Jennifer Smith with Fayetteville Health and Rehab. Some folks from the center. Jennifer's always so good to keep them active and involved, and she stays pretty active and involved in the community herself, so we appreciate Jennifer.
I imagine they had a good bird's eye view. That would be a unique perspective. Few years, I actually carried folks in in a vehicle and rode through and that was fun, You
get to see the parade from the outside in.
Yeah,
right?
that's right.
Or inside out. Some more parade marshals, I believe. Lacey, who is this?
Is this Riverside Christian Academy's Knights? Their high school football team and their middle school volleyball team.
They're excited to be with us tonight.
The RCA Knights won the Middle Tennessee. Oh, there you go. But the Knights won. Oh.
Well, this is the Brotherhood Motorcycle Club.
Those are fancy bikes.
They
there.
are.
Those are very fancy bikes.
Oh, look at that one. Wow.
But we're proud of the Knights. They won the Tennessee Athletic Conference championship in November. So, and the volleyball team, the middle school volleyball team, they also claimed the MTAC championship. So we were proud for them. I wanted to get that out. I wanted to recognize what the kids did.
Absolutely. That's a huge accomplishment.
I think they burned some leather rubber on that.
And
They might have burned leather too. I don't know.
And they're still going. They may have to walk home because they won't be able to ride.
I know it. I know it.
I hear a band.
I do. I hear
Yeah.
the band
In the
as well.
distance, I hear a band.
That was the Brotherhood Motorcycle Club that was burning all the rubber and having a good time.
We're glad they're here tonight.
You know, it wouldn't be a parade without a little noise, so, you
Yeah,
know.
that's right. That's what makes a parade. That and marching band
Yeah.
and fire trucks and antique cars.
That's right. And some horses. All right, so the Lincoln County High School Marching Band coming up.
Nice trailer to carry all their equipment. Let's have a listen to what they're going to play for us. Appreciate them being in the parade this year.
I love the decorated tubas. That's great. You know, we've got so many talented young people in all of our local schools. It just impresses me every time I hear them and see them.
Because I could not do that, so I am in awe of it.
I am too. I am too.
Now, I'm sure the judges had a tough time this year trying to select winners from all of the categories. We have educational, civic and organizational, business and industry, decorated vehicles, most resembling the parade theme, and most religious theme.
I imagine they do have a tough time, but they probably have it down and enjoy doing it a great deal. So,
I believe this is the Relay for Life float. They're also a trophy winner.
yeah, for most resembling the parade theme, I
Yeah.
believe.
They're working real hard. They have a pink and black masquerade ball coming up on February the 13th at Pebble Creek Golf Club. And then, of course, Relay for Life will be on May the 6th. So we want folks to start thinking about forming teams for that. It'll be from 6 to midnight at Stonebridge Park.
All right.
New location this year.
Lincoln County Fairest of the Fair, Reagan Mitchell.
Beautiful girl. And another queen.
Annabelle Bradley. She's a beautiful girl. She's
Miss.
Teen Miss Lincoln County Fair. Sorry. Sorry about
I
that.
believe we have some antique tractors rolling in, ladies.
Oh, now these are often my favorite.
Yeah.
I love the old tractors. And I don't know what it is about the smell of diesel, but I love the smell of diesel.
It reminds us of days gone by.
Bye. That's right.
Have Mike Parker, William Mullins, Steve Dreyer, Daryl Dreyer, and Daryl Thompson.
All with the Elk River Tractor Association.
Appreciate those guys turning out tonight with their tractors. That's a big one there. I'd like to try to drive a tractor sometime.
You know, I drove one a long time ago. I've driven
Really?
some. Well, you know, when we were hauling hay, the boys were hauling hay. A few times I would pull the tractor and they were on the back stacking the hay and everything. And they didn't let me do that very often because they might have, you know, I might have jerked them a little bit. I don't know.
They were afraid you were going to get hurt. I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Or were they coveting that they were the ones,
The ones
that wanted
that's
to
right.
be driving and
That's
not
right.
hauling the hay?
Mr. and Miss Montlow College. That's Clancy Odell and Cody Kill.
We are so fortunate to have a campus here in our community of Montlow State Community College. And the new director, Dr. Kinkle, is doing a great job. And there have been some changes here at our campus as well. Laura Monks has gotten a promotion to the Dean of Students. And Deborah Smith is filling in as interim director. So a lot of things going on there at Montlow.
Deborah do a great job, I know, but we'll miss Laura in that spot, but we'll,
Yes.
I'm sure, still have her,
Yes.
the value of
Of
her
course,
help and her
yes.
contributions and everything in her new
Of
position.
course, Tennessee Promise is going strong. Our first year down, and we have recruited mentors. We reached our goal with mentors
Oh,
for
that's
this
great.
year, and we're looking forward to meeting our students.
You know, if you're a mentor in Tennessee Promise, hats off to you. I mean, I know that it's you don't have to do a whole lot, but just to volunteer and step forward and do the things you do need to do and help students.
And some of these students, Lucy, are the first generation of college students in their family. And that's why it's so important that we have folks in our community that just give them that little encouragement that they might need to meet deadlines and make sure that they get the education that they need so they can join the workforce.
I think we've got some pretty horses coming up,
Yeah.
ladies.
Yeah, a couple.
Doing some tricks for us.
They are very decorated up for Christmas.
It's the treasure trove. Now, you know, my horse that I once had, he never got that kind of treatment.
No, mine I had as a child didn't
Didn't
look that
either.
good either.
Hi there, how are you?
Hello.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
What a beautiful horse.
Say Merry Christmas.
Thank you very much. This is Mount Zion Missionary Baptist Church and their float.
The firemen are here.
Fayetteville Fire Department with cheerleaders. I think that was the 9th grade Academy cheerleaders.
I believe the Lincoln County High School cheerleaders are on this fire truck.
Ah, okay.
That would be fun to ride on top of the fire truck.
I'm just impressed that they were able to climb up there.
We certainly appreciate all that our firemen do for our community and keeping us safe, and first responders, and always
That's right.
ready to help us out when we need it. Somebody that you really don't want to ever have to have come to your house,
Absolutely.
but it sure is good to know that they would be there in a hurry if you needed them.
And I'll say, too, our Lincoln County volunteer fire departments, as well as Fayetteville City, you know, we're fortunate to have them all. And the
Absolutely.
county volunteers put in a lot of work, a lot of their own time. And
Certainly do. So, Shoe Sensation Float. Renee Stillman riding there in the shoe. Manager.
Oh, no, ladies, I see the Grinch.
Oh, no, I do. I see him, too. I love the car.
Another award winner, Lucy.
I know it. That's Scott Hamlin. First place in the decorated vehicle category. And he has got it down there. I tell you what, that's a pose. He's got the trophy on top. It's smoking, yeah. With the Christmas tree on top. I wondered what was happening to the top of it. I see now.
I love that. That's great.
That is good.
Is this cheer magic?
And they had, I think, the first place in the business and industry category.
Yeah, I see their trophy there. Lots of excited young ladies there on that float.
Oh, look at this. This is cool. This is the first place in the educational category. And it was won by Fayetteville High School's cheerleaders. They're on there with the mascot, the tiger. And I'm trying to remember, the tiger has a name. I can't think what it is, but he's leading it off. Looks great. For peace.
I'm sorry, Lucy. I can't help you out with that.
I was hoping you'd rescue
Maybe
me, and you didn't do it.
Maybe someone will text us and tell us. Nice decorated vehicle there.
I think that's maybe Howard Bentley. Vehicle from Howard Bentley.
It is.
We have Fairview Fellowship Church. Beautiful float there with the three wise men.
It's very nice. That took a lot of work to cut out all the animals.
Our good volunteers from Vantown have made it.
All right. They rock at Vantown now.
I think they agreed with your comment.
There you go. And they have the South Lincoln cheerleaders and their mascot,
Yeah.
the eagle. Oh, look at that little fireman there.
I think we've got a familiar face, Chris Neely and Miss Aaliyah Neely from Lincoln County Exterminating.
That's right. That's
It's a
right.
fun little ride.
Looking good, like the icicles.
Well,
I'm not sure what princess.
I think we've got Cindy Cinderella's coming up.
Well, now they're right. If this doesn't get us all into the Christmas spirit, I don't know what
that's
will.
right.
Nothing like youngsters getting you into the spirit.
If any folks that are just tuning in to FPU Channel 6, you are watching the annual Christmas Parade presented by the Fayetteville Parks and Rec Department. We've had several floats to go by at this point, but we've had a total of 110 in all of the entries total. So we've got a great parade tonight and really excited to be here. It feels like Christmas, and folks are lining the streets to watch the parade.
And it's not so cold that I only wore like one or two layers. You know, I think a few times before we've been, you couldn't even see our faces hardly for all the layers we had on.
It was brutally cold there a couple of years that we've done this. So tonight is is very
Nice.
pleasant.
That's
yes.
right.
But it still feels like Christmas.
And it's not the year. Now, I do remember another year not too long ago when you saw people in shorts. It was so warm. So you want, if it's going to be Christmas, you want to be, a little bit cooler to be in the Christmas spirit.
Right.
It's hard to be in the Christmas spirit when you're wearing shorts.
Hey, that's
and a
right.
t-shirt.
I know it.
We had talked a little earlier about the toy drive and, of course, the Shop Local campaign that's going on. But FPU has a couple of drives that are going on right now, Sarah Mack.
We do right now, Carolyn. We actually have a coat drive that is going on, and it goes through December the 18th and is benefiting two wonderful charities here in our community, Clothe Our Kids and Hands of Mercy. And they really appreciate all the donated coats. We're still taking those. We'd love for you to drop them by the office at 408 West College Street between 7:30 a.m. and 4:30 p.m. And we'll get to our other drive after we have another float.
Yeah.
That's great, though.
Yeah.
Coat drive is a great.
Two very worthy organizations, and wanted to remind folks to be sure and give.
Gum Springs Baptist Church. That's a beautiful,
That's a great
beautiful
float.
float.
That is amazing. Wow. Now, these folks have to start planning way in advance for some of these floats, and it's great that they've taken the time to do that.
Mm-hmm. Carriage Chevrolet with some of their beautiful vehicles.
More flower trucks.
Another. Flinteville Volunteer Fire and Rescue, and they do an awesome job out there. They've got a great unit. They really do.
They stay very busy.
Some fire
And I
there
think
on
they've
top.
got the cheerleaders from Flinteville Elementary School, too, on some of their floats, some of their vehicles. The Flinteville Bobcats.
Do people still play Punch Bug? Because if they did, we could probably do that.
Yeah, that's right, we could.
Antique Volkswagens coming.
Oh, wow.
Now, this brings back memories for me. I drove a Volkswagen for a long time.
These sure are cute
Amelia
Volkswagens.
Horn. Oh, look at the white one.
I like that. That's cool.
Wonder what year that is.
They're 5 antiques. They're all antiques now. Looks like Herbie's coming up. Is that Herbie?
I think that's Herbie.
Body style now is pretty much the same as it was then. I bet the inside's a little different, though.
I bet they are, too. I used to say that my air conditioning was 2 WMP40. That meant 2 windows rolled in 40 miles an hour. Cub Scout Pack 462.
Oh, what a pretty dog.
I'm not sure, but I think we've got some dancers headed our way.
All right. Got a lot of lights.
This is Denise Kendrick's Dance Academy. Have a variety: ballet, jazz, hip hop,
That's right.
cheerleading, Zumba. Some energetic young ladies
Yeah.
there.
They're energetic at this point, having walked as far as they have already. Girl Scout Troop 2242. And I'll note that Denise Kendrick Dance Academy, they won second place in the business
Yes, they
in
did.
industry category.
Congratulations. Good job.
Uh-oh, the rat rod's coming up. Is that what?
That is.
These are our rat rods. They may be a little loud lately.
You know, I'm not sure if it was the same ones, but the rat rods entered the
that's
cruise
right.
in downtown Fayetteville, and it was really interesting to get to go up and talk to the guys. And one thing that they said, that you can live in these cars. You're not afraid to touch them. You can lean on them. You can eat inside them. You don't have to be worried about it.
I tell you, that was a great event, Cruising Fayetteville.
It
That was
certainly
awesome.
was. It far exceeded our expectations, and it was fabulous. So we can't wait till next year to have even more cars to enter. We were hoping for maybe 30, and we had 200.
Isn't that something? That's awesome.
One of the guys that I talked to at the cruise in said that some of these folks paint their trucks and then they take all the paint off to give it this patina.
Oh, really? The rough look.
Mm-hmm.
They spend a lot of time on these trucks.
Yeah.
Don't let the paint fool you. They
Yeah.
spend a lot of time.
I bet you're right, because they sound like they're running pretty good. Daniel Pearson, a bunch of his antique trucks.
The 4-H entry, I believe, is coming up. Another winner.
Mm-hmm. That's right. They won second place in the educational category. Looks like they did put in a lot of work on their float.
They did a lot of work.
That was a tough category, I know, to judge.
I believe they have some live animals on their float.
Christmas wish for peace in the barnyard.
I believe I see some animals on the
I think you're right. You know, I bet there have not been too many goats or cows or calves afforded the opportunity to be in the Christmas parade.
I'm not sure if I think we've got a chicken on the top.
Oh, we do? I think you're right. So saluting our agricultural industry and
That's right.
livestock producers of Lincoln County.
Another trophy winner coming up here with Oak Grove Missionary Baptist Church.
It's a pretty float with the manger scene.
They won in the most religious category, and I can see why.
Yeah. You know, it's nice hearing the kids yell, "Merry Christmas!"
Yeah.
It's sweet, so sweet. Now that fella might be a little bit chilly though.
As the parade's come to a standstill here, we're watching the annual Christmas parade sponsored by the Fayetteville Parks and Rec Department.
It's pretty to see the floats going by, the courthouse lit up in the background, and
Beautiful.
the tree in the background over there. It was so nice.
The Blanche Volunteer Fire and Rescue and the middle school cheerleaders have made it.
All right. Another great Volunteer Fire and Rescue Squad.
And they're the Star Wheel skaters.
All right.
I think that's the most skaters they've had in a while.
I know it. Yeah, we're going to see Tim Mitchell again this year.
It wouldn't be a parade without Tim
It
Mitchell.
would. You're right about that.
I believe we see
I
him.
think he's got time.
He's a rock star. back
He
there.
is. He's got the lights around his neck. I think if I were doing that, I would just need to be tied to the truck and pulled along.
They're excited to be here.
He has been doing that. Look, his shoes are red, white, and blue.
He's been skating in this parade as long as I can remember. A race car.
McHale Towing.
Appreciate them entering the parade this year. Oh, I hear some nice music.
Uh-huh. He's playing a saxophone. That's
Yeah.
nice.
I believe that's Friendship Southern Baptist Church. With the parade theme written on the house there, A Christmas Wish for Peace. Oh, look at the puppy.
I know it. Kevin Hens loaded down with kids and puppies. That looks good.
The gang from Boone's Hill Fire and Rescue have made it.
They sure have. Gorgeous truck there.
It's like Carolyn said, you don't want to see those trucks pull up at your house, but you sure are glad that they're there.
Yeah.
They work so
Absolutely.
hard to take care of us.
And not only for fires, but now first responders, an added responsibility for our volunteer firemen.
That's right. So they do a lot of search and rescue as well. So we just appreciate everything they do.
Absolutely. Now the ambulance service does too.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
I believe Smokey, the bear, is here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Appreciate Smokey coming to our
Yeah.
Christmas parade.
Tennessee Department of Agriculture. It's good for them to be represented because
I wonder
they do
how
a
old
lot.
Smokey is. Do y'all know? He's been around for a long time.
Probably about as old as Carolyn. I'm not real sure, but
Excuse me? Yeah, Smokey and I went to school together.
Now this is a beautiful
Oh,
isn't that
wow.
gorgeous? That's so pretty. That's pretty.
Looked like some vehicles that were in the cruise in as well. And it's
It's a
amazing
beautiful
the
truck.
care and work that folks have put into restoring these vehicles. That is beautiful.
Look at that GTO.
Ah, I love that horn. My brother used to have a horn that was like that.
Mhm.
Hey, that's Anthony Moore driving that
Yeah.
GTO.
Might have been Gene White up ahead. I'm not sure. STLS General Contractors. They're pulling two groups here. Now that's a pretty float as well.
It is. I love the lights. Lots of young people on these floats this year.
Sure are.
We appreciate them being involved in the Christmas parade.
The caterpillars and bulldozers and all the equipment. Acme Paint and Body.
Nice car.
Mm-hmm. Oh, this is a fancier, newer bug here. You like those Volkswagen bugs pretty well, don't you?
I do. I've come to really like them. lately.
Stovall's Body Shop.
Stovall's.
All right, Stovall's.
It's like the next generation is driving them.
Yeah, that's right. Another generation. Well, they always do a great job of lighting all their entries up,
That's
and
right.
they look awesome.
That's another business that you really don't want to have to use, but
That's
you're
right.
sure glad if you need them that they're there for you.
Yeah.
Now, that could do some serious pulling. There.
That's right.
We've got the Elora Volunteer Fire and Rescue.
Love those. I think they heard your cue there. I will have to say that all the horns work on all the vehicles
They
tonight.
do.
I think they tested them out before they got here.
Pampered Paws, I think they won a trophy, didn't they, as well?
Did.
Like second place in the vehicle category.
Oh, look at all the sweet
Oh, look.
puppies and everything. Now, they don't have any kitty cats, though. I wonder if how that would be.
lead
That you
very
ever
well.
heard of herding cats,
Yeah, I've
up
done
Main
that
Street?
a little bit from time to time.
all about his business. And support your local teens. Jeremy Thompson there. And he's one of our captain of the Park City Volunteer Fire and Rescue. Another great department. And they have a big and growing area there on the south end of our county. A tanker truck. Golly, we'll just say again how much we appreciate our firemen, our volunteers, and our city firefighters.
That's right. We can't thank them enough for everything that they do for our community. And they've still got the Christmas spirit as they're coming through here. I think we're about to wind up another annual Christmas parade. There's Santa Claus coming up.
Oh, it wouldn't be any Christmas parade without Santa Claus.
And there's still time to get on the nice list, Lucy.
Well, I'll have to work on that.
I think I'm the one that needs to work on that.
Thank you.
Oh, look at the little horse.
Oh, yeah, poor little, yeah. I always love the horses. They are
Yes.
pretty. Oh, we've even got a few with some Santa hats on.
It's nice
They
to
look
see the
great.
horses. And when you see Santa and the horses, you know we're winding up the parade. Well, ladies, this has been a pleasure to be with you all tonight and a pleasure to be in downtown Fayetteville with the annual Christmas parade. The Chamber really appreciates the relationship that we have with FPU and the Elk Valley Times, and we're so excited that we could all be together tonight.
It was wonderful to spend this time with
It
both of you.
was. It was. It always is fun, and we appreciate everything that y'all do for our community. And you need to talk about the coat drive a little bit more too, the food and coat drive.
Well,
I think.
we missed that opportunity a minute ago. I thought we were going to have a lull, but we didn't.
They were.
FPU also is working on right now a food drive. It's called the Harvest of Hope, and it goes through December the 31st this year. We are taking non-perishable and canned food items that will go to support the local Good Samaritan. Between the drive that FPU does and the local mail carrier drive that they do every year, that's what carries Good Samaritan through for the year. So we encourage everybody, if you are out and shopping and you want to buy some cans or peanut butter or macaroni and cheese, crackers, there's all kinds of things that you can buy and you can bring and donate to the Good Sam, and they would be so thankful to have it. And again, you can drop off your donations at Fayetteville Public Utilities, 408 West College Street. We're open from the hours of 7:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Please come by and see us. We'd love to see you come by and drop off cans or coats if you have those. We especially would love to have children's coats. We've had several adults' coats, but if you've got some children's coats at home that they're too small or nobody's wearing, we'd love to have them. But again, Lucy, tell us, is there any closings you might like to remarks?
No, we just appreciate the community support. The toy drive's going on. We're wrapping it up, and just everybody that's contributed, thank you.
There are going to be lots of smiles on lots of faces this year.
I think so.
Absolutely.
And I'm sure that it warms your heart every year to see everybody come out and really support the toy drive.
It does, to see folks support it and all that. We do appreciate it.
Well, ladies, it was wonderful. As Carolyn said, it was a pleasure spending time with both of you. It's always great to see you. These ladies work very hard, very, very hard for our community, and we appreciate you coming out on a Chamber of Commerce weather night and doing the parade for us. And as always, we thank you, our viewers, for watching Fayetteville Public Utilities Channel 6.